Bologna, EIBA, and an extraordinary trade fair, the Agricultural Machinery Exhibition. We're here to talk about a very important topic. This is the challenge. Is it possible to produce food and energy in a sustainable way? Since the priority for farmers is producing food for the people, and our answer to the question is yes, and this is demonstrated by the experience of 4 farmers that will talk about their experience. They can produce olive oil, good wine, meat, milk, cereals, while at the same time producing renewable energy. This is a challenge that we've taken. Our association's been operating in this direction for 14 years. We're now supported by an association of young farmers, the AGIA, the Association of Young Farmers, promoted by the National CIA. They have taken the challenge of innovation, they've accepted to cope with this challenge, and they're willing to show their entrepreneurial spirit to demonstrate that the challenge can be won. AGAI is an association of young agricultural entrepreneurs. It is an association that is a member association of CIA dealing with policy making for young people. Our participation at EIMA exhibition together with IEL is due to the fact that we're convinced that best practices should be encouraged for all young people willing to produce food and energy in a synergistic way. Our association has 25,000 members all around Italy. It's quite a large number. Our main focus is the generational turnover, because I think we should be doing more to encourage young people to work in agriculture. So we're doing our best to create awareness about our member associations and companies. And we're not just talking about industrial farms, the large ones, but also the smaller ones based in unknown areas. We've just launched a master's course about agricultural startups in order to create a virtuous circle between research, enterprises and know-how available to companies to support young people willing to invest in agriculture. It is my honor to represent IEL as a political entity. Our association is very important. It was established by farmers and then expanded throughout the chain. So many companies are interested, and the civil society as well. We're convinced that farms and farmers should, of course, devote their efforts to producing food, but they can very well become engaged with the production of renewable energy sources. Somehow always be doing that in using the motive power in the fields, but they can do much more, and they can contribute to improving the quality of life of citizens. We need to encourage sustainability in the way thermal energy is used. Some of the electrical power using all resources in forestry, and not just the fields, managing rivers and water resources, the management of byproducts that have for a long time been considered as waste. But they are exceptional resources, not just from an economic viewpoint, but also in terms of return for the civil society, to improve well-being, to improve the quality of the air we breathe, and the use of fossil fuels does not necessarily mean good quality of life. Farmers are willing to commit themselves to doing so and to cope with this challenge. Our associations always try to become a liaison with politicians and policymakers, encouraging the implementation of best practices And our companies, represented by young people, are our future. A future based on innovation, based on young people's creativity. Thank you.